All right, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to do a video for Celsius. You guys can see there's already an idea here on our chart. Back in March, the 25th, 24th, we was looking for Celsius to go up in price. You guys can see that's exactly what it did. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this price prediction and see if Celsius still has more momentum to go up in price, because we may actually see this stock try to top out at these highs over here back in 2024. That's the next target. Actually, we might already hit that. So we might need to look for sell pockets in this range if this market in Celsius is still looking strong. So make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys keep it locked here for the updates that we will produce here as we see the market trade. So you guys can see it for what it is. The price prediction was looking for Celsius to go up. It hit our ultimate TP price on June the 9th. 2025. Price prediction was back in March, 18.9% right there. If you were to get out today, though, or the close of yesterday, that has increased to 33.19%. All right, so cool. Let's clean this up. And one thing we usually try to do here is create areas that we can see massive buying, okay, and selling. So we're going to first of all create this area as a buy pocket for Celsius. Here is another area close to where price currently is trading. And I want to see what's going on with these days, because it's kind of jagged and rigid in terms of how price is moving. So let's look at this on the hourly chart first to see if we can get a better, clear picture of where the market really is, those buyers. Let's look at this on a 3-hour chart. Let's look at this on 330. Okay, so we're going to place one here for Celsius, and then another one here. Okay, so let's go back to 2024 and try to see where the sellers are for Celsius now. Here's a pretty big area of selling right there. Let's go ahead and see if there's any more. Here's one up here. Here's a pretty big one up there too as well, right around here. Might want to take this one back to this area. All right, so let's bring it to today, see what's going on. Need to add another one. Up here sound like DJ Khaled, another one. And do one there too. All right, so now let's get back to today. All right, there we go. So you guys can see that we're already seeing price in Celsius hit a pocket of selling. That's why the market currently dipped yesterday. However, pre-market, we're coming right back up. So currently, generally, the trend is still in favor of the buyers. So we're not acting like price is weak and we're going to look for the market to go down. You might want to see that once earnings is released on around August the 12th. Okay, so now here is Celsius on the 2. Okay, we're just trying to see if this market is really weak. You can see right here during these 2-day bars, yes, sellers did enter the market, but they really didn't have a big impact on how far price went down. Here it is on the 3. I don't like this current 3-day price bar, albeit we have 8 hours and 57 minutes left, so it can definitely look different than what it looks like right now, so we're not going to be dependent on that. Here it is on the 4. Celsius on the 5. Here it is for the week, 2 weeks, 3, 5, That 5-weekly chart right there, boy, that looks pretty good. I mean, this bar, that looks real good. And here it is for the month of August right there. So we really didn't see too much in terms of price action or movement for Celsius over the last month. Okay, so now we're gonna look at this on the hourly chart to see there's still strength here. You can see that buyers did pop on that bar, and they're currently trying to pop on this one. Here it is on the 5-hour chart. Here it is here. I wish we would have seen from this 5-hour bar a bigger move to the upside. This rejection or this sell bar is letting me know that the market buyers really didn't pop in and support price. That's why on this 5-hour bar, the market really went down. Okay, so it's kind of like we need to see how bad do these buyers really want the price still, because it really doesn't look like they really want it yet. So we might have to give the market more opportunity to breathe and give us more clues and information to determine if this stock is still bullish, or at least will we see the market come down and test these pockets prior to another move to the upside. Okay, but generally that's what I'm leaning, is that the market in Celsius is still leaning to the upside, but basically by us trading around this sell pocket, I'm kind of hesitant in dropping a movement or a prediction looking for the price to go up in Celsius, because I haven't really seen that big confirmation that this stock is still massively bullish. Okay, not yet at least. So I'm gonna add that line there so you guys can see that as a reference, that is the overall trend that we're looking for Celsius to come through. We might just want to let the market come down somewhat, let it bounce off of one of those two pockets or the trend line, and then anticipate higher prices. So I'm just going to put this on ice. I'm not going to waste no more of your time and let this market in Celsius continue to move. And as we approach the trend line, the pocket, or even earnings, we need to pay attention to see how price reacts and if the buyers are still in the market. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.